Welcome back to the RFL Show, the Rational Podcast for Rational Fans. I'm Emmett Swarat, here with my co-host Brendyn Ford, and today we're shining the spotlight on one of the most exciting wide receiver prospects in this year's draft class, Marvin Harrison Jr. From his lineage to his draft skill, there's plenty to unpack about Marvin Harrison Jr. Let's dive into his draft profile and see what makes him stand out from the pack and what limitations he has in his game.
First things first, let's talk about the pedigree. Marvin Harrison Jr. comes from football royalty. His father, Marvin Harrison Sr., is a Hall of Fame wide receiver known for his exceptional route running and his hands. With that kind of DNA, it's no surprise that Marvin Harrison Jr. has football in his blood.
Marvin Harrison Jr.'s route running prowess is unparalleled. His crisp footwork and knack for creating separation from defenders make him a nightmare to guard, especially when he pulls off a play like this. Take a look at this play. He recognizes the outbreaking route against hard outside leverage, so he aggressively attacks the corner's inside leverage, catching Kalen King off guard with a slick box cut to get back outside. And watch how he smoothly comes out of this break flat, preventing King from even laying a finger on him. But what sets him apart? It's his ability to stop on a dime with minimal wasted movement. In this clip, it's mind-boggling how he goes from full speed to a flat break in just 3 steps, all at a towering height of 6'3". But wait, there's more. In this last clip, he's like a tactician on the field. Spotting the corner is in a bail technique, he attacks the blind spot, patiently waiting until he's practically invisible, then effortlessly drops his hips and stops dead in his tracks. And let's not forget about his hands. They're like glue. This dude rarely drops a catchable ball, even when defenders are draped all over him. In fact, there's a moment against Penn State where they tried to tackle him before the ball even arrived. And guess what? He still came down with it.
They got it through. Watch the contact right there. Yeah, there's Kalen King, just almost tackles him, and Harrison still fights through and makes the catch.
All right, let's talk about the cons. I know he's a top 5 prospect, but bear with me. Now, when we dissected Malik Nabers, we agreed there's no such thing as a perfect prospect. Enter Marvin Harrison Jr., a player packed with loads of talent, but with one glaring blind spot. He's not exactly the best at making defenders miss after the catch. Picture this. Last season, he bulldozed his way to 427 yards after the catch. But here's the kicker. He only managed to slip past 5 defenders, and that's according to PFF. Now, that's a head scratcher, right? Here's the thing. Harrison's route running generates so much separation that most of his yak comes from the cornerback not being around him. Seriously, the guy's routes are so clean that defenders end up just falling down or just losing him in like coverage. However, when he comes face to face, with that cornerback or linebacker, safety or whatever, he's not exactly Barry Sanders. So while he might be able to generate a lot of separation, make people miss is not going to be something that show up on his highlight tape.
So wrapping it all up, Marvin Harrison Jr. is a rare talent poised to shake up the NFL scene. With his next level route running, football smarts, and a lineage that's the stuff of legends, he's on track to emulate his father's illustrious career. Sure, he might not be the king of yards after catch, but there's no denying his potential for greatness. A Hall of Fame career? You better believe it. But tell us what you think in the comment section. Is Marvin Harrison Jr.'s inability to get yards after the catch a concern or not? While you're there, check out some of our other videos from our draft series. And until next time, we're the RFL Show.